and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. Oh, I got a twinge in my book. Today I'm going to be doing a haul of all the bookish bits that I received at Christmas. Some of which are books, some of which are Harry Potter Lego things that I'm really, really excited about. Oh crap, I should get it really, because then I can show you what I've done. So let's start with bookish bits rather than actual books. I've got quite a few books, but they're at the back and I've got bookish bits here. We'll start with a few things. Let's start with things that Mercedes got me. So Mercedes got me some lovely presents, but the things that are bookish themed. This is a candle from Pret a Geek. It's called Wizard's Feast. It smells like Parma violets. It's absolutely delicious. It says it's inspired by witchcraft and wizardry. It's a candle, by the way. The warmth of cedarwood mixes deliciously with the heady sense of musky amber and finishes on hints of vanilla. Haven't lit it yet, but very, very excited about it. That's from Pret a Geek, so that's very exciting. Something else she got me, so cute. Look at this. This is a create your own pop-up paper menagerie. I've got my lights on, so it's very, very bright. This is a 2019 calendar where you cut out different beautifully illustrated animals for the month and then stand them up. I.e., like this little bear guy I've got now. Look at him. He stands up, he's super cute. They're going to go on my my desk every month. I don't know if maybe I'll put a few out, because I don't know, I feel like when you're looking forward, I've only done January so far, but I feel like looking forward, maybe you'd want to see what other days and months, whatever days and months there are. But really, really cute. I've never seen anything like this before, so that is lovely, lovely. She said she had a lovely time. Oh, they've even got a few on the old back there. She said she had a lovely time. Is that actual March? Oh no, we got 2 Marches. She said she had a lovely time at like craft fairs and stuff, getting stuff for me. She's an absolute babe, isn't she? What a wonderful person. Put those down there. The next thing I've got is a jumper that David's mum got me. This is from Joni. You may well have seen my what I wore from in December video. I will link that down below where I talk about Joni jumpers. But she got me this amazing jumper that's very on brand. It says Read More Books. It's in this like tan colour with orange writing. Absolutely love it. I didn't know I was getting it. I'd asked for a few jumpers from Joni. I did not know this jumper existed, and she got that for me, and it's absolutely wonderful and beautiful, so I'll be wearing that a lot. This I have shown in my December favourites video. It's a present that I got that I love so much, I just had to include it in my December favourites. My best friend Emma got it for me, and it is a print of Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. It's an A4 print of her from the store. I've forgotten what they're bloody called. I will link it down below because I did find the store online. It's just amazing. I love the print of her. She looks fantastic, and then these bright colours behind as well. Absolutely lovely. It's up on my wall already. I've had to get it down twice because once it appeared in my December favourites and now it's appearing in this book haul. But I mean, look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well done, Emma. I'm going to put my little guy up here because I feel like I keep knocking him over. Then Emma also got me this, which I haven't put on anything yet, and I must do. It is a pin which says Free the House Elves, which is super, super duper cute. There we go. And it's a bit glittery and sparkly. So that's very nice. So I'll put that on a coat or something. I got 2 new coats. Maybe I'll put it on one of those guys. And then Jen got me... I'm excited to get going into this. I need an afternoon just to sit down and have a craft session. She got me this Paper Crafts and Makers Guide, and it's got all of these paper crafts throughout, templates, what to do, how to do it. There's a lot of things. I used to do a bit of, when I was younger, guys, I used to do a bit of decoupage, which is like layering paper on top of each other. There's all sorts of things in there. And then she also got me, which is just even more helpful, actual paper to help me with it as well. So they look amazing, the papers in here. So yeah, so I feel like maybe I've looked at these papers and I feel very excited. I think a few of them might go into frames because I love bright frames with bright things inside. So yeah, so 2 things. Amazing crafty time. Leaning across to do this. And then the last thing to show you before we get onto the books, although there is a few bits stationery in there as well. David got me 2 sets of the Hogwarts Harry Potter Lego. The first one, which I haven't started on, oh my god, it's so heavy. Hogwarts Great Hall. Look at it. Look at that. This has got the Great Hall, and as well as having the Great Hall, it's got Hagrid, Nearly Headless Nick, Professor Quirrell, Professor McGonagall, Dumbledore, Draco, Susan Bones, Hermione, Harry and Ron. And look, they're on brooms, but also inside. So not only do you get the Great Hall, you get stuff inside as well. So there's the Mirror of Erised as well, which looks like it bloody changes. Which is super duper exciting, and like a hidden stairwell. You've got like the boat entrance, Great Hall, looks fantastic. And he also got me, which goes with it, the Whomping Willow set, which I have started making, and you also get this sort of like drawbridge type thing. So I'll show you the bits that I've made, and it all goes together, and I'm going to put it on top of my shelves. I'm bloody excited off my head about it. The first things I made the Ford Anglia and the Whomping Willow. Here they are. Look at that. And look. It turns round. It turns round. Harry's grabbing hold of the Whomping Willow there. Ron's in there. Ron's got the car door open. He'll be out in a second. But yeah, that's the first thing I made. Very, very well. I made the Ford Anglia first, and then I made the Whomping Willow. But so delighted about that. And then the bit that goes along with it, this is part. I haven't even finished making the whole of the Whomping Willow set. This took me about. How long would you say it took me to make these bits, David?
Maybe 2-3 hours.
Like 2-3 hours. And then this is a bit that goes, so this is like a turret, and then within it, it's got a little potions room with like loads of little potions and stuff, little stoppers and goblets. There's a little door that's got a Trevor in it, a little bit of God, there's gathering dust already. Gryffindor common room, and the owlery at the top. Amazing, absolutely wild away. A wonderful afternoon doing that, listening to music, doing that, just having a wonderful time. So yeah, really, really thrilled about that. Didn't know I was getting those, so very, very excited. Also, David got the Hogwarts Express from his mum, so from his mum and dad for Christmas, so we need to get him doing that. Right, I'm just going to get me actual books now. And now, before we get onto the books, just 3 notepads that I got that are really, really nice. I think my mum got me this one. This says L on it in rose gold. Very, very nice, lined, enjoyable. And then these 2, one that says 1 line a day, and one that says notes. So yeah, you know I love a notepad, and I know you guys have a notepad. Right, onto the books. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 books. I also got a gift voucher, which I'm going to buy. I think I'm going to buy Convenience Store Woman, or maybe both, Simple, the cookbook by Ottolenghi. I will show you one that has appeared in my TBR, so you may well know that I've got this. This is the autobiography of Lily Allen. My thoughts exactly. I've heard she's very, very, very truthful in here about all sorts of things, and it says here, so this is me, Lily Allen. I'm a woman, I'm a mother, I was a wife, I drink, I've taken drugs, I've been loved and let down, I'm successful and a failure, I'm a songwriter, I'm a singer, I am all these things and more. When women share their stories loudly and clearly and honestly, things begin to change for the better. This is my story. So I've heard wonderful things about this. I'm going to be starting this very, very soon. Very much looking forward to it. That was brought to me by my sister. So the next few are from David's mum. She's a very good book buyer. 2 of which I had, well, 3 of which I had no idea I was getting. The first 2 are paperback books. The first one is The Librarian by Sally Vickers. I'd never heard of this before. This is set in 1958, and you follow Sylvia Blackwell, who is fresh from one of the new post-world library schools, takes up a job as children's librarian in a rundown library in the market town of East Mole. Her mission is to fire the enthusiasm of the children of East Mole for reading, but her love affair with the local married GP, hello, and her befriending of his precocious daughter, her neighbour's son and her landlady's neglected grandchild ignite the prejudices of the town, threatening her job and the very existence of the library, with dramatic consequences for them all. Interesting. And then I've also got The Wisdom of Sally Red Shoes by Ruth Hogan. I have heard of Ruth Hogan before. I bought my mum a few books by Ruth Hogan. I think I bought the first one, The Keeper of Lost Things was the one I bought her, and she really liked it. So I bought her The Wisdom of Sally Red Shoes. My mum's name's also Sally. But yeah, so David's mum got me that, so interested about that. It's about a girl, Masha. There was a tragic event and her life stopped 12 years ago. Unable to let go of her grief, she finds solace in the silent company of the souls of her local Victorian cemetery and the town's Lido. So it looks like it's got sort of Victorian feels about it. The next book she got me was one of my lovely penguin cloth bound classics. This is Emma by Jane Austen. I collect the penguin cloth bound classics. I've now got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 now. And I really enjoy reading these. Have I read Emma before? I have read Emma before. When though? Because it's based on Clueless. Clueless is based on Emma, isn't it? Based on Clueless. So yes, looking forward to reading that. The next one I got was, she always likes to get me a Daphne du Maurier. Do you know what? I still haven't read the Daphne du Maurier she got me last year. Last year, she got me The Glassblowers. Still haven't read that. Need to sort that out. But she got me The Loving Spirit, which is Daphne du Maurier's first book. This follows Janet Combe, who longs for adventure and the freedom of the sea. She feels herself pulled fast under its spell, but in her heart she knows she must sacrifice her dreams. She is a woman and her place is in the home. So she marries Thomas, a boat builder, and her restless spirit is passed down through her son and onto his descendants. So this is a compelling tale of heartbreak, courage and love. Interesting. Very, very interested to read some more Daphne du Maurier. Obviously I've got to read all of these. The next book she got me, she said, was a bit of a cheeky joke. And it is funny, and I wonder if I will read it. I feel like maybe I will. It is, I mean, I should preface this with, you know how much I love Strictly Come Dancing, and I love it, and I watch it every year, and I love dancing, and David and I go dancing. Well, one of the dancers on Strictly Come Dancing, his name is Anton de Beck. He's been there since the very, very beginning. He's an older chap now, probably in his 50s, and he normally gets paired with like the older woman, and he's written a book called One Enchanted Evening, which says here, glitz, glamour, scandal, secrets, let's dance. And David's mum bought it for me. Now, I've read the blurb. It's set in London in 1936. It sounds a bit like Downton Abbey. So maybe, I mean, maybe stranger things have happened. I might get around to reading this, who knows? But I know my mum would definitely like to read this. But yeah, maybe I will read it, who knows? The end papers are nice, look, very Gatsby. So yeah, those are the books that David's mum got me. Well done, David's mum. Now, David got me 2 books. I always ask, 3 books, sorry. I say to David, one of my for Christmas present, I always asked him to go into a bookshop and just pick a book and pick a book on the day for me that he knows that I don't have. And I love that. I love when he does that because, yeah, it's just nice to have a book bought for you. And he obviously knows what I've got on my shelves and stuff. So the first year he bought me a book called Dear Boy, I think, which was letters between Roald Dahl and his mother. Last year he bought me 100 Nasty Women of History, which I really liked. This year he bought me Power to the Princess, which is 15 favourite fairy tales retold with girl power. This is written by Vita Morrow and it's illustrated by Julia Berracchiato. And yeah, it's a children's book with retold story tales. So this is the story of Rapunzel. Here's Rapunzel up in the tower with her long hair, and here she is working at an architect's. Oh God, I'm gonna bloody love this. Elizabeth and the Wild Swans. I've not even heard. Oh, maybe I have heard of that. Cinderella. There she is. Oh, she's doing a bit of speaking at the end. I'm gonna bloody love this. I might even read this month. I might even read one this afternoon. Star and the 12 Dancers. Anyway, that is what he picked me. Really, really looking forward to it. Very excited. He said he saw it ages ago and he knew he wanted to get it for me. He was just hoping that I didn't get it in the meantime. And then he got me 2 other books, which I also had not heard of. I think my friend Emma got in touch with him, spoke to him, they speak on the regs, and said that I would like this. And this is Ma'am Darling by Craig Brown, and it's 99 glimpses of Princess Margaret. Now, I watched The Crown. I've watched The Crown season 1 and 2. They're filming season 3 at the moment. And I became a bit interested in Princess Margaret. I didn't know much about her. I don't know much about the royal family. The Crown is literally like the first educational thing I've ever learnt about the royal family. And whilst I was watching The Crown, I'd be frantically sort of like Googling things on my phone as I was watching it, thinking that can't be true, that can't be true, and it's all true. And Princess Margaret, she was a right old character, you know, and she was living a life. And David knew how much I felt like that about Princess Margaret, and he's bought me a book, which is 99 glimpses of her. So looking forward to finding out how this is done. I assume it'll have some, I saw some photos in here. That's not of Princess Margaret. So yeah, very interested to look into that. Love a non-fiction book, very excited. Now, this one he went a bit rogue with, and he didn't know how I'd feel about it, but I do feel interested about it. This is Pig. Tales from an Organic Farm by Helen Browning with Tim Finney. The end paper's cute, but they've got pigs there. And it says here, anyone who has an interest in what we eat should read this book. Now, you may know that I am a vegetarian. I don't eat meat. And I don't know much behind the sort of farming of animals or anything like that. So I feel like this would be very, very interesting. And yeah, it says here that Helen Browning and her partner Tim Finney follow their adventure to show how pigs become the mischievous, competitive, intelligent and inventive characters that we know them to be. In doing so, they demonstrate why it's so crucial that the welfare of our farm animals and equally the way we manage our countryside take centre stage in the contemporary discussions around food, climate change and the loss of wildlife. Lyrically told and drawing on a lifetime's worth of knowledge, this is a timely and entrancing exploration of our nature, of our relationship with farm animals, with nature and with life itself. So yeah, very, very interested. Oh look, that's cute at the end, look. Little pixie. So yeah, he bought me that. Didn't know either of those books. Isn't he good? And then the last book I've got is also a book that my sister bought me. It says Merry Christmas 2018. Lots of love, Charlotte and Stuart. Make us something yum, please. And this is Veggie Lean in 15 by Jo Wicks, who is also known as the body coach. My sister is a massive Jo Wicks fan. She has got all of his books and she follows him on Instagram and she does his little workouts and things like that. When I was doing E is for Exercise, my video, I'll link that down below. We haven't spoken about that in ages. I'll link that down below. I did exercise every day in the month of September, and I did a few Joe Wicks videos. I find him very accessible and a nice chap. My sister raves about his recipes all the time, and this is a vegetarian lean in 15 book, which is amazing because so many people think that you can't be strong and you can't be this if you're a vegetarian or vegan. Well, you bloody well can. And the recipes in here look delicious. I mean, the first thing I flicked to, smoky tomato and pepper stew with pesto butterbean mash. Yes, please. Should make something out of this for dinner tonight, really. Tex-Mex corn and sweet potato salad, baby sweet corn and mange, Alaska. And then it's also got a section at the back with exercises and things like that. Very much looking forward to this. Popcorn with cauliflower and chipotle mayo. Could eat that now. So yeah, really looking forward to cooking through this. In previous years, I've got a Jamie Oliver book and cooked my way through it, and I feel like I might want to do that this year. Maybe I'll do it with the green roasting tin, who knows? That's me just thinking out loud. So those are the books and the bookish things I got for Christmas. Did you all have a wonderful Christmas? Did you get books? Did you get bookish things? Would love to hear what you got. Would love to hear if you've got this banging Lego like I've got. That's never not going to entertain me. Never. Hope you're all having a lovely January so far, and I'll see you all again soon for another BookTube video.